Welcome back. I say that every time, but welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you this makeup tutorial. I guess it's really my first fall look, but I'm calling it my super matte Kylie Jenner inspired look. I saw a photograph of her with Vera Wang this morning on Women's Wear Daily, and she was at the show last night, and this was pretty much the look she was wearing, but it was mainly that chocolate lipstick. I'm like, favorite color for fall. Over the berries, the dark reds. Yes, very vampy, but this is like my version of vampy. I adore this lip. You adore it? I know you do, girl. I know you do. Anyway, so I was like, well, let's take out the new camera. Let's record this. Let's do this. It was really fun. Super easy to do. Just very mattifying, which is a huge thing for the fall trends right now, is to keep the skin not dewy, I guess is the best way to put it. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what else you guys want to see for fall. I have a couple others in my back pocket that I was thinking about doing. And I have some swatch videos too, so it won't be all makeup tutorials to bring us into the beautiful fall season. But I really hope you guys like this one. I had fun doing this one. I thought it was really pretty. So thanks so much. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know anything that you might want to see change on the channel. I don't know, anything. We'll chat, we'll talk. And look out on my Snapchat, because I'm always on there, saying and doing some weird stuff. I'll link that down below, too. But I hope you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye! Alright, it's time to do this, guys. Awesome faces, awesome. So first I'm priming my face with Makeup Forever, the Equalizer in the mattifying one, and then I'm mixing it with the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer just to give my face a really nice clean slate. I have quite big pores, and I'm also very oily, so this is the best kind of cocktail for me for my fall makeup tutorials, to give my face a nice clean palette to work with. I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This is their newer foundation, and I am obsessed. It is gorgeous. And I'm just mixing that with, of course, the Laura Mercier Radiance Bronze Primer, and I am placing that all over my face before I go and buff it out with my Flat Top Kabuki from Sigma. And of course, everyone sees everyone putting foundation on, so we are just pressing and pushing this into the skin and smoothing it out for the best application. Nothing new. Really give it a good press and swirl as we go through the face. I just love the way this foundation looks. I think it is stunning. And it matches my neck really well, so I can't complain. Next, I'm going in with Urban Decay Naked Skin, the Weightless Coverage Concealer. And I'm generously applying this under the eye area, working kind of in that triangular motion down along the nose and then up right around the eye to create a really nice highlight. I like a stark highlight, as we all know, so yes, it is quite a bit lighter than my skin tone, but this one also helps to cover darkness and shadowing that I have due to how big my eyes are. Then I'm just highlighting on the high points of my face, forehead, center of the nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. And then I'm going to go in with my Damp Beauty Blender, as per usual. This is the red carpet one, so that's why it's got that weird, like, reddish, peachy mango color to it. It used to be, like, really dark red, the sponge did, and then it kind of, like, faded out as I cleaned it. But just make sure it's really damp, bring it out nicely, and then press and roll it into the skin to help diffuse your concealer and blend it flawlessly into your foundation. Next, we're going in with Nye Banana Powder, and this is my holy grail for mattifying my face. I'm going to do a technique called baking. Super popular right now. Everybody knows what it is, but I'm taking that Damp Beauty Blender and picking up a generous amount of banana powder, and we are going to set every place that we put our concealer with banana powder, as well as helping to chisel out our contour. So I'm bringing it right along that jawline, and then, of course, under the eyes. And then right around my mouth is where I get some discoloration sometimes, so we're going to press and add a little banana powder there. And then just to set the forehead as well, because I do get quite oily in the T-zone area due to my skin type. And letting this sit, the longer it sits, the more mattifying and flawless you will become. So there you have it. And then we're going to go in and groom the brows. That is my favorite eyebrow brush of life. It's the Makeup Forever. And then I'm going to go in with my, I believe this is in Stud. It is my MAC eyebrow pencil. I'm obsessed with this pencil. It was like my first product I ever bought from MAC. And I'm just going to sculpt out the exact shape I would like in my eyebrows first. And then I'm going to go in with the Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia in the shade Chocolate. And then I just go in with that Makeup Forever double-ended brush. And I groom and I buff it in. Then you have your perfect shape. If you want to see the full tutorial, I do have a brow routine tutorial, and I can link that down below for you guys. And then I'm just taking this awesome sculpting pencil from Sephora and a definer brush from Sigma and just cleaning up that bottom part so that the brows are sculpted the exact way that I want them to be. Finished product. And there you have the brows. My brow hair is so curly. Oh, then I'm going in with the Morphe 350 palette. This palette is everywhere. It is the most wonderful, warm eyeshadow palette. I'm addicted. So I'm taking that really nice milk chocolate shade in the top right corner area, and I'm just taking my Makeup Forever shader brush and buffing that back and forth in the crease as our transition shade. Back and forth, back and forth. There's really no rhyme or reason for this specific color because it is just our base shade. It is a little bit warmer than my skin tone. And then I'm going in the center shade, right in the center, kind of like an auburn red warm brown. I think it is wonderful to work with for fall colors. And I'm buffing that in the outer crease and then bringing it up right on top of that transition shade. So buff in the outer corner of the crease and then right into that transition shade. And just lots of back and forth for blending. Because this is a simple eye look, you want it to be flawless and seamless. And because we're working with all matte shadows, the more buffing, the better. Then I'm taking that same color and I'm just bringing it down under the eye and just buffing that instead of using like a definer brush or a pencil brush because we want the look to be very diffused. And yeah, always have to do weird googly eyes and whatnot to make sure it's buffed out properly. So as you just see, I'm taking that, rounding it out from the bottom, from the corner of the eye and then right around to the bottom. And then going in with that milk chocolate shade all the way to the left. It's a little bit lighter. It's actually literally the same color as my eyelid. When I put it on, I was like, oh damn. But we're going to tap and press that with the Makeup Forever flat shader brush just to, again, make sure that the flawlessness of the matte eyeshadows look great together. And then the top left corner, the top two, kind of have like a, I want to say like a really lighter milky tone to them, and you're just going to use that to highlight the inner corner and under the brow. And I'm kind of pressing it into the inner corner and then bringing it down to meet what we buffed in with that shader brush and then kind of bringing it upwards as well. But it just creates a nice white milky base as a nice highlight shade, seeing as, again, this look really is just about keeping everything matte and super flawless and super blended. Taking that same color and I'm just going to bring it under the brows to help highlight and pull up the face. And but yeah, you can generously put this on the brow bone, that's no problem. And if you feel like it's not blending out properly, then just take a clean shader brush and buff it out that way so that it highlights along the face nicely. Then I'm going to go in with my Trooper liquid liner from Kat Von D, and we're just going to tight line around the eyelashes just to create a little definition for when we go in with our lashes. Or falsies, should I say. And yeah, so I'm just pulling my eye taut and then kind of pressing and pulling that liner right around the eyelashes just to create a thin line. Nothing crazy, no cat eye, no crazy liner, just to create a little definition and see how it kind of separates the eye area. Then I'm going in with a little mascara, a little base coat, just to make sure that our lashes match our falsies. I think that's actually the mascara from Bare Minerals. It's a really good one, and I really like the brush. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, it's Benefit There. I lied. Also a good one. Then we're going in with the Velour lashes in the style Carli Lash. These are dope. So here's our before. And then here's our after. And look at the way they just kind of lift and separate. These lashes are awesome. I have big eyes, so I really love lashes that just make them even larger. And the thing I like about the Carli lashes is the way they're kind of separated into threes. They really complement the eye very well. Then I'm going in with my Nars, I think it's in Rue Bonaparte. It is their nude all day eyeliner pencil, and I'm just generously doing the waterline with this. I really think that using like a nude or white pencil on the waterline really opens up the eye area, helps give it like that bright pop for the eye, nice doll eyes. Yeah, it is the Benefit mascara. So I'm going in with that mascara and just generously putting that all along the bottom lashes to help the eye pop even more because we do have just a little bit of brown under there and that's it. So making sure that you complete the eye look by making sure your lashes are there is good. Just do it. Then I'm going in with my tapered highlighting brush from Sigma, and we're just going to go and buff out every place that we baked to make sure that our skin is looking flawless and smooth. And I'm just kind of doing circular motions and back and forth motions, and I'm pressing that brush into my skin to make sure that it sits into the skin as opposed to just dusting it away, because then you kind of did all of the baking for no reason. So you want to make sure you just kind of press and smooth it into the skin. Then I'm going to contour. Can I just say, that brush is dope. It's from Sephora, and I'm actually using the Sephora 8-Hour Mattifying Powder in 64 Deep Ebony. I love using foundation powders to contour with, because a lot of times the contour kits really only adhere to like one skin tone, so I like just finding like a really nice milk chocolate, deep chocolate powder and taking that on a contour brush and just smoothing that in. Now, the way my face is shaped, I really only contour my cheeks and then right along that double chin. My face is very round, and then it's also very oval at the same time, so I need to contour where it's going to just slim out my face the best. So we're doing it right along those cheekbones and then pressing and buffing upward, and then we're also doing it along that jawline to just really slim out my chin and give my face more of that oval shape that I desire. And again, I take this brush and really just press it into the skin, swirl it back and forth, press it into the skin, swirl it back and forth. The key to contouring is blending, so you don't look like you have some crazy stark line, but if you really do want, more intense contour, then so be it. Go crazy. I'm not mad at it. And I'm just buffing that back and forth and pressing along the jawline and bringing that down into the neck. But if you're on the cheekbones, you want to go upward towards the eyes. If you're on the jawline, you want to press it downwards to blend into the neck. Simple as pie, right? Then I'm going in with my Nars All Day Luminous Powder, and I'm actually going to buff that over the contour to make sure the contour doesn't sit too warm. I just love face powder, so any chance that I get to use one, I do. But, yeah, I wanted my contour to kind of sit in this diffused place on my face. I didn't want it to be too stark. And also, to keep along with the super mattified look and to control my oil, I try to put powder on as much as possible when my skin's super oily. So I kind of just press it into the skin. Then going in with the, oh my god, this blush. You guys, it is from MAC. It's called Film Noir, and it is the most amazing plum cocoa blush. And it's very intense. So I am taking a diffused brush, stippling brush from Sigma, and just kind of swirling it into that contour and along the apples of my cheeks. And it's literally from like a dab on the pan, because if you put too much of this on, it looks a little crazy. Like even afterwards, I buff it out because it's a little crazy. So I'm taking that same powder brush. I did not put any additional product on it, and I'm just kind of pressing and swiping upwards and backwards towards the face so that that blush doesn't look outrageous, but it still, creates good definition and does its purpose, let me say. And then I'm taking that tapered highlighting brush, again with no additional product, and just chiseling out my contour a little bit to make sure it's up to my standards, as per usual. Then I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills new Illuminator. This is in So Hollywood. I got these for my birthday, and they are dope. I can't get enough of them. And that's just a Morphe fan brush, and I'm just ever so subtly brushing that on the tops of my cheekbones to create a little bit of highlight for when the light hits. But because it is a super mattified look, because it is fall, I didn't want to overdo it. So it's just giving that beautiful glow to the skin. Next, I'm going in with the Chestnut lip liner from MAC. Love this lip liner, and of course, I love me. I mean, this whole look is just about Choco Cocoa madness and goodness. And I'm just going to generously line my lips, and I pretty much line the whole lips, which is nothing new for me. I love to do that. And so we're just taking this. Make sure it's sharpened, too, because I did it before without it sharpened and with my lips kind of dry, and it was just no good. These pencils can sometimes be a little difficult to work with. But yeah, I'm just pressing and smoothing this into the entire lip to ensure that the lip sticks better. The lipstick sticks better to the lip. The lipstick sticks better to the lip. Say that 3 times fast. I just love this color. It has a little bit of a red undertone in it, and I think that's just delicious. It's very Willy Wonka, so we know we love it. And then I'm going in with MAC Photo Lipstick. Love this. I think they actually made it permanent. It was in a collection last year, and I'm almost positive that MAC made it permanent. But just to put that all over the lips, and then you're going to spray your face down, make sure that it sits all day, go out, have fun, go to dinner with this look, have a good time, do whatever you want, and you're done. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I had a blast doing it. I think it's so fun. I think it's very fall. I think it's a very clean makeup look. You don't need all the cat eyes and the glitter and everything, to have a good makeup look. And I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye.